Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Bretonnia going up against the High Elves. So, even though we've got a larger army, their army is better than ours, and also the tactical situation here is really bad. The garrison's been attacked, and this army's coming in as reinforcements, so they're not actually inside the settlement, which means we have to wait for them to come in. Now, the map here is really small, and because they've got artillery and missile superiority, while we're not organized, we're going to get shredded, and also we're on force march here. So if we lost this battle here, this army gets wiped out. Under normal circumstances, if that army here had attacked us and the map had been a bit bigger, easy battle. But the the tactical situation is just not in our favor. But we'll do the best we can, and we'll just see how things go. Another thing is got to be very micro-intensive because of all the cavalry coming in, because of how frantically we're going to have to get into position straight away. And it's on legendary difficulty, so we can't pause it. This is the sort of situation you should really try to avoid because, you know, they've essentially caught you with your pants down. But, you know, these things happen. Alright, so what I want to do is stand over here to try to lure some of their forces over here against the non-important or less important units. Maybe move them back a little bit more. And hopefully give ourselves some time to get out. This is a really bad spot to come in from just because of all the obstructions here. We have to get the cavalry out and taking out the enemy artillery as soon as possible. Now, another problem here is that they've got Lothern Sea Guard that are really highly... well, that's not too highly experienced. But because on legendary difficulty, and because they do have a bonus versus large, and because we're on force march, our cavalry won't be able to beat them in melee under normal circumstances. Now, if we horse sandwich them, it'll work, but the problem is there's 4 of them, right? So, we'll just have to do the best we can. We're not going to walk out of this one without some casualties. It's just not possible. No, to not take casualties. I definitely think the battle's possible. Alright, just try to get organized as quickly as possible. Try to spread out there as much as possible so that does less damage to us. Alright, they've got a Phoenix coming in here. If we could take out the Phoenix relatively early, that'd be ideal. We've got some Flame Archers there, which are actually going to be really bad against Phoenixes. You really shouldn't have brought Flame Archers to Ulthuan. That's a bad idea. But, you know, what's done is done. Okay, this unit here, I'd rather not use it at all. Okay, if that comes in, we can bring these guys in to attack it, but we got to watch out for, you know, artillery strikes. So, someone... get this one out of here. Maybe some Knights Errant, because they're not anti-large, needs to go and take out the enemy artillery, like, right now. Just send someone in there, take out the artillery. That Phoenix got fucked up really quickly, which is great. Hopefully it doesn't revive. And we're already in a massive mess because we didn't get any time to organize. Okay, you just move back over here. Get to that fucking Eagle Claw bolt thrower. Oh, what a mess right at the start of the battle. This is like the most... the last thing you want when you've got an army like this to come in so disorganized. This is such a goddamn mess. Did we? I think we got that Phoenix. That's great. Okay, what cavalry is stuck in here? Get them out of there. Get them in there. Throw them into melee. Okay, we haven't beaten the artillery yet because the fucking pricks there. Right, if we're gonna shoot anything, try to shoot the Phoenix Guard. Ah, damn it. Someone's got to take out that fucking artillery. Under normal circumstances, they're not really that dangerous, but they can do a lot of... They can do a lot to us. Okay, what are you doing? Get in there. I need you to fight him. You, come on, I keep telling them to pull out. But it's hard to get them to pull out. They forget their orders quite a lot in Warhammer 2. Okay, we did get them. They're silver helms, which under normal circumstances shouldn't be a problem for us. Alright, that got rid of their artillery. That's dealt with now. And meanwhile, these Lothern Sea Guard are really pissing me off. But there's not much I can do about them. How are we going against the enemy general here? I don't think we're doing anything. How many times do I have to tell you to get out of that fight with Phoenix Guard? God damn it, you bitch.
Protect Bretonia! Kill them all! Spurs, lads! Hastily! Bows drawn! Drive them down!
Okay, how about instead of the general, who is just not going down. Come on, you guys need to be taking out this. That's fine to leave them in a bit of a blob there. Yeah, big problem's going to be dealing with the Lothern Sea Guard. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. You come over here. It was good that the other unit didn't revive. Come on, come on. What's it called? The Phoenix. Alright, good. They're silver helms. Make sure they get wiped out. Because they've been pinned down. Once we can get our melee infantry into the Lothern Sea Guard, that'd be ideal. Yeah, don't let this one fly back up. Because every time it charges, we have to suck one in the face, and there's nothing we can do to resist it. Okay, this one here, it's still technically going to live. Let's keep it out of the battle. I feel like we're starting to gain control of the battlefield now. Cool, that Phoenix didn't revive. That's very lucky, actually. Alright, I need the general to attack the the Lothern Sea Guard. You guys get ready to charge their spearmen here. It'll recharge them. So it should do some damage. Actually, how about you to come over here? Attack this. Where are you? Yeah, you. Now, cavalry's in terrible shape, but it is what it is. Alright, get them to shoot into these. At least they're not the ones with shields. So yeah, that would be ideal to shoot that one. Just need to tie that down, stop it from shooting. Yeah, make sure you keep shooting the Phoenix Guard. Okay, we've almost broken their spearmen here. This one here is nearly wiped out. Not too worried about, you know, crappy infantry. Alright, I am getting a little bit worried about him. He's done a good job in just keeping them busy. I bet you come around over here, shoot into the back there. Same thing with them, just keep them busy for as long as possible. And archers now work on that one there. Alright, there's not that many of them left. Alright, hopefully a bit of a rear charge here might just break that unit. Basically just one Lothern Sea Guard left. The general does not concern me. Doing a good job on that wizard there. Make sure they get wiped out. Okay, no cavalry wiped out. Only if they go down to 3 units will they get wiped out. Unless we lose. Which I don't think we are losing. Just keep that dude bogged down. Wizard's getting killed. That's going away. And there's the army losses. We won. Definitely a tough fight. Let's just see how much damage is done to our army. I think the Regiment of Renown unit got wiped out. But I don't think any of the cavalry units did. And don't let him get away. No. Watch out. Don't shoot anymore. That's enough.
Quickly, lads! Clear out! Stop firing! My strength is yours! We are ready!
That guy's going to get away. Oh, hang on. Maybe not. And I was able to keep these units out of the battlefield the entire time, preventing them from getting wiped out. I don't think any of their units got away. Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're all dead, which is great. Because there's this like a tiny sliver of red there, but since they lost, they actually need to maintain 10% of their forces, of their unit, in order to stay alive. Yeah, they all got completely wiped out. We lost a unit of men-at-arms and the Holy Wardens of La Maciontal or whatever, but no cavalry got wiped out, so that's not that big of a deal. Alright, cool. Wow, that was a tough one, but it was a quick one because it was just frantic the entire time. You really got to micro hard, and the big problem with the cavalry being on force march, they just don't perform as well. But they did certainly do a good job once we finally got them out and really into like the enemy artillery. Once we got rid of, you know, the phoenixes, because the cavalry was instrumental in getting rid of them as well. The phoenixes would have been the biggest problem if we had left them being the entire time. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. There will be another upload in about 4 hours from now. It'll be the Grom the Paunch 20-turn guide. It'll be a premiere, so I'll be in the chat during that premiere, and then straight after the premiere, I'll be live streaming the Grom the Paunch campaign, you know, from where we leave off in the 20-turn guide. Until then, I'll see you next time, fuckers.